Good morning, encouragers. Happy Friday. I wanted to come on to wrap up our series of keeping peace. I could literally study the idea of keeping peace for the rest of my life, and so could you. So many things steal our peace, and I could go on and on. Even moment to moment, things can steal your peace. There's so many examples, and everybody's life is so different, so we could talk about it forever. But I hope we covered some big ones this week, and I wanted to cover another big one. The first one we talked about was our mind, our thoughts, kind of like the story that we tell ourselves in our head. That's not always true. That can keep us from peace. Our brain is super powerful. And then we talked about our perspective or our vision, what we see, what we focus on, how we see. A lot of times, the lens that we wear is of judgment or trauma or brokenness. We don't see things as they really are, and that can take away our peace. Or we look at things and focus on things that are just earthy, that are temporary, so much that we lose our peace. So today I kind of want to combine those two things in a sense. I want to talk about other people's thoughts and perspectives of you. I think that's a really big one. In the Christian world, it can be called fear of man. You might have heard people pleasing, terms like this. So what this means, what I want to talk a little bit about and just encourage you to think about and process and really consider it as a peace stealer is the fact that we care so much about what people say about us, what people feel about us, and even just the way people see us. And that doesn't just mean our visual, like our look or our appearance, although we do focus a lot on that too, just as humans, right? That's, again, those earthy eyes. But I'm talking about the way that they take away your peace because of something that they said, something that they feel about you. We just care a whole lot about what other people think, don't we? Am I the only one? Is it just me? Growing up, my family called me the peacemaker, and they did that because I was non-confrontational, really. I mean, that's not what they really said at the time. I was a kid, but I did not like any ruffles in the house. Like, no arguing, no fighting. The second somebody started just even disagreeing, I would walk right over. I just have always been someone who likes things to be peaceful and quiet and just calm. And that is just not real life. It is certainly not the life I'm living now with 4 kids, 3 of which are boys. I live in a noisy, confrontational, fun, loud home. So God has really done big work in me. But the peacemaking part is true. I am someone who likes to have peace with people. I don't love confrontation still to this day. It is necessary. And I've learned the benefit and the beauty and the depth that it brings to relationships. Yes, lots of growth in that area for me. But one of my defaults is still non-confrontational tendencies. The other is I just want people to like me, right? Am I alone in that? I don't like to feel that someone doesn't like me. I don't care if you agree with me. But when I look back, if I really take the time and if I'm honest, I have cared about what people think. And I do care if people like me. I know in my logical mind I don't need to be liked, okay? So it's not that it's rational. It's not necessarily even conscious. But, when you think about your day and you think about your decision making and your thought processes, even the words you use, do you first filter them because of how someone might interpret them? That might be stealing your peace. Do you think a whole lot about what someone said to you? Maybe something about you? Do you spend a lot of time thinking and stewing on those things? It's okay if they don't like you. It's totally okay. It's okay if they have the wrong impression of you. It's okay if they assume things about you that are not true. None of that should take our peace away from us. And it does. It does every day for all of us. We spend a whole lot of time thinking and worrying and pondering what people think and say about us, don't we? Is it just me? Right? That's not what matters. People's thoughts and opinions and mindsets of us is not what we want to shoot for. We don't want to make our goal to be well liked by everybody, because it's not going to happen. We don't want to make our goal that we agree with everybody, because it's not going to happen, okay? But that's okay. And when we can have peace in that, when we can have peace that the most important person's perspective of us, which is God, is solid, that's our main concern. And that's our main focus. And then beyond that, I like to say a trusted few. It's so important that outside of God's relationship, you have a few women in your life that you can trust, who can pour into you, who can share with you, who can, hold on one sec, babe, real life, who can correct you in love. Those are your trusted few people. And I think it's important to think about their perspective and care what they feel about your actions and care what they think about your words and your thoughts and feelings, because they love you and they care for you. Outside of God and your trusted few, we don't want to spend an overwhelming amount of time worrying, thinking about what people think or feel about us, or even what they say to us, especially if it's robbing you of your peace. That's where the difference comes in. Okay, God uses people every day, all day, to grow us and to stretch us and to help us learn things. But if it's robbing you of your peace, I would just encourage you and challenge you to think about that. Why is that? Sometimes they don't even know that they're robbing you of peace. They had no intention of doing that. It's just something that they said on the fly, and it just sits in you and takes away your peace. We got to knock that out. So ladies, I want you to think about that. Is that a peace stealer for you? Other people's opinions, thoughts, feelings, words about you. We need to be strong in our spirit and solid in who we are. And that takes time, and that takes maturity, and that takes growth. And we're all always growing in that area. But think about it from the perspective of peace. Is it robbing you of peace? Because maybe, if it is, it's not worth your time. All right, ladies, love to you all. I hope you take this theme into your world a little bit and consider what is robbing you of your peace during this season. I hope you take time. All right, ladies, get out there and be women who encourage. Share this with her if this spoke to your heart. Share our mission with her. Join us and become a woman who encourages. So much more than just listening to an encouragement or buying a piece of our encouraging apparel. It's about your life and how you live your life in an encouraging way, looking for people in need, reaching out to those who are around you. All right, ladies, love to you all. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll be back next week with some encouragement. I don't know what we'll talk about, but we'll find out on Monday. And live strong, drink your water, get out, move your body, and stay in the spirit. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, it's Jo from Encourage Her. Hope you found this message encouraging today. Hit subscribe and join us in becoming a woman who encourages.